You are looking at what will one day be part of the enormous Kariba Lake. But a closer look reveals what is assuredly a most astonishing way of preparing fishing grounds. Though covered by the lake, the trees would foul fishing nets if left standing. So down they come at the rate of about 12 acres an hour. The method used is interesting, and the damage is done by a huge ship's anchor chain attached to two powerful bulldozers. A third unit gives the tree a shove to prevent too much strain on the chain. No tree can stand up to such teamwork. The latest news of Kariba concerns the Zambese's unprecedented flood levels. Last year, floods threatened the Kariba project and set the building program back. But as the water receded, work was pushed ahead in an endeavor to regain lost ground. Good progress was made before the rainy season could strike again. But the Zambesi did strike again, and within the past few weeks, it has hurled itself at the great project with undreamt of, unparalleled fury. Racing along at 40 miles an hour, the waters tore at the road bridge, wrenching it away during the night. And still the floods fed the river, swelling it beyond anything recorded in human memory. These pictures were brought out by the last plane to leave the flooded airstrip. Soon the Zambesi was lapping at the rim of the raised upstream wall of the coffer dam. Time and again engineers checked their plans, wondering if the structure could still hold as the margin of safety diminished. The depth gauge read 531 inches, 44 feet 3 inches, and the river rose 4 inches every hour. Hastily, the entrance tunnels to the underground power station were plugged with cement. A race against time as the raging river tore at banks and buildings, rushing past the abutments of the road bridge it had already destroyed. And now its full fury seemed to be centered on the suspension footbridge, the last link between the two banks. Anchors and guy ropes stood in danger. This called for courageous action by strong swimmers, among them Alberto Marchi, who had previously plunged into the flooded coffer dam to save the life of an African worker. His safety depending on a thin lifeline, he took his life in his hands, braving the torrent to get at the guy ropes. This is a film record of magnificent courage. Alberto Marchi was hauled in, his work successfully completed. Due to his action in slacking off the guy ropes, the suspension bridge could be raised higher above the water level. But even this desperate measure proved fruitless, and the bridge went a few days later. The Zambesi triumphed, sweeping all in its terrible path, and has since flowed as much as 9 feet over the coffer dam, which you see here almost submerged.